showtime. Hey everybody, it's the Rock 100 and welcome back to more of Pokemon Moon. Last time, we defeated the Kahuna Ala, and we have gotten ready to ride our Tauros right here. And we have met our new friend in form of Munchlax. This time around, we're going to be doing a little bit some more exploring around Melemele Island. Now we have a couple locations that are now accessible to us. Like this. You're a strong trainer, alright. Go on, you take on 10 Carat Hill, friend. Ever stronger Pokemon to wait you within. Indeed. So we might want to just give Tauros a little break on this one. Oh, all of the excitement that we're going to see at this particular location. So, coming here into 10 Carat Hill, we have 3 new Pokemon that we can find. In fact, here's one of them. Roggenrola! This is a pure rock type Pokemon that I feel like it's basically the same thing as a Geodude minus the part ground type. Roggenrola is a very nice Pokemon, but just like with a few other Pokemon that we have seen before, the only way how you can get to its final evolution is that when you trade it with someone else. Now, it's not to say that you can go through the entirety of the game without fully evolving a Pokemon. In fact, Boldore on its own is actually not bad. The only other real thing that I probably would watch out for is that, like with many rock types, it is very slow, and it can be rather challenging to get through. But if you can get by all that, Sturdy and Rockhead are some of the best abilities that you'll be able to afford, and it can be a very good Pokemon nonetheless. Next up, Carbink. This is a rock fairy type that, honestly, I kind of wondered if what makes this thing is such an interesting Pokemon. In fact, what's really interesting is that Steven Stone, out of all people, uses this on his team. Carbink is definitely an interesting Pokemon to say the least of it. This one right there. It can be decent in the way on how it's used. And with the combination of a rock and fairy type, it actually can prove to be a very interesting thing if used correctly. Honestly, I kind of thought about using Carbink on my team because I wanted to try to be a little bit more flexible. But I kind of decided against it because, like with many rock types, it's very slow. And like with many fairy type moves, it's kind of scarce all around. I'm not saying that it's useless. I'm just kind of saying that it's, in a way, kind of overused, but a bit outclassed, depending on how you want to look at it. However, in SOS battles only, Sableye. This is a dark ghost type that used to not have any weaknesses, but thanks to Generation 6, it now gained the weakness of only Fairy. This is actually a Pokemon that I would recommend that you would have if you're having some issues with upcoming bosses. Unfortunately, while it can technically Mega Evolve in this game, you won't be getting that until a very, very long time. But a trend off of this is that it has only one weakness to Fairy, and this thing is quite interesting. I do not recommend that you have this thing with Stall for the ability, despite the fact that it's its signature ability, because regardless of the moves that it'll learn, it'll always go last. So, if you're gonna go with that, be absolutely sure that you have the right ability to use. But otherwise, stay away. Okay. I'm only showing off the Pokemon that we can find to do these SOS battles. but it doesn't look like they're really showing up in the SOS battles. Well, at least not yet. This right here. It's a big, heavy-looking boulder. Maybe a powerful Pokemon can move it. We're gonna do a comeback into this a little while later, because we're not gonna be able to do anything with this for quite some time. Out here. There may not be much that we could do out here for a while, but there will be something that we might be seeing, well, later. So let's go ahead and get this. Okay, nugget right there. Always good to have. Huh, you better have Burn Heal. Okay. So let's see here. I think there was something over here. Yeah, maybe I should probably stock up on a few repels whatever before I came out here, but then again, I like to rush into a few things. I guess while we're out here in the farthest hollow of 10 Carat Hill, we have 2 new Pokemon that we can find, and quite frankly, I feel like that this is a very good idea to have, regardless on your team, if you want to use it or not. Not to say for the first one, though. Spinda. Pure normal type, has 60 across the board, and the only thing that was really make this thing rather useful in the first place is that it has both Teeter Dance and the fact that it has its own tempo for the ability. That's all I can really say how good this thing is. Spinda has probably the most in the designs out of them all, like over 4 million different appearances. It's very weird how that works. At least if, when it was debuted back in Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. It's a very odd Pokemon, and I can't really recommend this to anyone. I guess if you want to try to be creative and try to go for a Pokemon that can really bring confusion to many people, and of course Pokemon mostly, but I wouldn't exactly recommend this even to the most expert of players. However, you probably may have noticed that we've been running into these a couple of times. Rockruff! To me, this thing needs no introduction. It's a pure rock type Pokemon that, holy crap! If you really want to have a Pokemon on your team that really knows how to get the job done, Rockruff's your guy. I don't plan on using this on my team because I kind of feel like it's been overused, at least in my perspective. I'm not saying that it's useless, I'm just saying that it's overused. You can potentially get it into 1 of 3 forms. However, I'll be talking more about those forms a while later because we can actually find these out in the wild, so I'm going to leave it at that for a while. It actually knows some really good rock type moves right off the back, like Rock Throw, and eventually even learns Stealth Rock, which is a phenomenal move when you're going up against those that are weak to rock. If you want one, by all means, it's right here. You can't go wrong with this little pooch that rub its rocks on you so hard, and the more it likes you. Sounds painful. Okay. Acrobatics! This is a very powerful flying type move, and my god, it is very, very nice. It's a really good thing in that TMs remain reusable, thanks to Gen 5, but, you know, I know I've been running into a lot of Pokemon, and I probably could have gone through this a lot quicker if I brought some repels, which I probably should have, but, oh well. Okay, guys, unless if you're shinies, you're not really worth my time. But like I said, I did originally mention to potentially use Carbink on my team, but I kind of decided it again instead because of its reputation. I know some people were probably thinking if I was going to use Rockruff on my team, but no, I'm not going to use it this time around. Let's see here. You know what? I I should take this time to mention that Tauros is not the only Pokemon that's gonna help you get around into the place effortlessly. I just feel like this is the fastest way how to get through locations rather quickly. When you check the rubble, it's always not a bad idea to make sure to see if you find anything that's sparkling from within, because you could potentially find some unique items and even maybe a Pokemon or two, but I don't think we'll be finding any Pokemon in the rubble. Nope. Okay. So my ultimate purpose is to go around through the entirety of the region, now that we got Rock Smash on our heads, literally. And see if what all is accessible to us. Keep in mind there are going to be locations and that is accessible but not accessible to us at the same time. So I'm just going to point that out here to you guys. So the next location that I'm going to be heading on to is Verdant Cavern. You may have noticed that there was some pile of rocks and that we saw from up there from earlier. I think it's about time to see if what was hiding from us up there. Oh, hang on. We also have this. Cool! A star piece! Great for selling. That. It's that berry field. Did I miss it? Okay, no. Well, hi! Must have gotten us at the right angle or something. Alright. Yeah, before I head off for the next island, I might need to stock up on some repels. Unless there's a Pokemon that I really want to find out there, it's not going to be well worth my time. So now that we're out here, we could potentially now catch some Pokemon that we wanted to have for our team from earlier. Such as our Rowan Diglett right here. Please do not have Arena Trap. Thank God. Because I know that some Diglets could potentially have Arena Traps, and I want to try to get around. What was I thinking? I'm just trying to get around the place so I can show off some things that are now accessible to us, game. I guess we're probably a generation early, so we can potentially see Pokemon from out there in the wild, so... I swear, if this Pokemon screws me over... Please do not screw me over, Zubat. Oh, come on! You wasn't even near me! Of all the things that I had to do just to show off for what we can find out here, this had to have happened. Alright. One step! One step! Come on! Just want to get by, okay? Now watch, I'm gonna take 3 steps. Okay, good. There we go. Okay. So we get something from the top of here that is now accessible to us. What do we got? TM46 Thief! This will potentially steal an item from your opponent. Maybe not a bad idea to have. No. Should I or shouldn't I? Huh? Oh man, I just got a killer idea. Okay. Now I'm hoping that my Trumbeak will be fast enough for this. Let's find out. Oh, come on! Then again, I kind of forgot that was there. Yeah. Okay, that does it. When I get out of this, I'm buying some repels. And this is the only proof of it. I was gonna say, if that was a shiny, then I would have regretted my words immediately. But now I'm thinking about it, do these things even have Arena Trap? Probably thinking of the Kanto forms, but okay. Alright. So let's come on in here. Might as well heal up my Pokemon while I'm at it. Alright. Oh, yeah, Sparkling Z Crystal! You cleared Elima's trial. Congratulations! Now you can purchase some more items. So, let's see here. I would take 20 repels, and I will buy 10 escape ropes. And yes, I have some things that you can take off my hands. I have a start piece for you. I have 2 X attacks that you can have, because I never use them. I got 2 nuggets for you. I'm pretty much just getting back and forth what I used from earlier. Yeah, that'll be alright. But what do you have over here? You got healer and super. Okay. But like I said, we have yet to come across the item that I was talking about from when wild Pokemon can call in SOS battles more and more often. But trust me, if you're planning on searching for Pokemon for the SOS battles, it's actually maybe a good idea for you to hold on to. Yeah, just look at how fast we're getting around. Was there anything from over here? Feels like there is. Why is the repels all the way stuck down there? Anything? Nope. Okay. How about over here? Oh! You have a bit of a sparkle over here. We've never really been up here. Oh, there's also some sparkles. Poison Barb! That boosts the power of poison type moves. What the? Oh! I actually didn't know about this. Let's see here if I can get another. See here. Alright, so let's see here. I think, yeah, this one's definitely got to be my better shot. You got a new high score, kid. Very nice. We now have version 2. You got 1,500 thumbs up on your photos. That means you got version 2. Updating complete. With version 2, you can finally zoom in on things. You lucky little thing. Alright. So now that we got that out of the way, I actually completely forgotten that that was there. Yellow nectar! I talked about this from earlier. If you give this thing to an Oricorio that isn't in its pom-pom form, I guess this is what it's called, it will become an electric flying type. Interesting to say the least. So we come over here. Nah, we don't need it. Nothing in here? TM83 Infestation! This is a I don't say it was a physically offensive bug type move? Let's find out. Oh, it's okay, special. Target can't flee during this time. It's about time that Butterfree got a little bit of an upgrade. I'll go ahead and give it a tackle for this. Because screw it. Okay. I am going to work on getting Munchlax up to level with the rest of us. Because I know it's on the slow side, but don't worry. Derpy's gonna be just fine. It's going to fit right in. But I'm actually kind of wondering if I should be giving it the Soothe Bell because it evolves through high happiness. But apparently that's what Happiny is as well. Is there anything over here that I missed? I didn't think so. Anything? Anything? Nope. Come on. There we go. Nah, I kind of deserve that anyway. Yeah. You know what? Why not? Yeah, I was gonna be okay, because the only move that Metapod really knows out in the wild is Harden. There we go. Bulba's level 18, very, very nice. You can turn off the experience share to focus on one Pokemon at a time. And I'm definitely gonna be using that on Derpy for a while, because it's kind of behind on the levels. So, now that we have cleared all the locations that we could potentially go through as of right now, I guess there's only one other thing that's left for us to do. Head up for the marina. Could we? I kind of think this is a shortcut. Yeah, it's a shortcut. I believe with this one in particular, you were unable to get through it because the fence sort of would have been wet with paint. But, oh well, I ain't judging. Let's see if he can take out this Abra with one hit. Because if that's the case, we'll be fine. Okay. Yeah, I think we have. Yeah, I think we can do this. Alright. Hey, Professor! Are you sure this old thing's really seaworthy? Hey now, don't you go call my boat old! She's not old! Call her a classic! Well seasoned, yeah? I quite like that it has a sense of history. Hey, Dirk! If you're all done with catching Pokemon and shopping, yeah? You want to hang out with us? Oh yeah! Time to sail away! Woo! You can potentially return back, but we'll just see how it goes from here. Come on, Grandma! Knock it up a notch! we push the boat much harder than this, we all may end up at the bottom of the ocean. You're probably just worried about your silly hat flying off. I wonder what kind of island Akala is, huh? Seeing all of Alula for myself is half of the fun of doing the island challenge. Isn't this just the best, Derek? We're kind of a silent protagonist, buddy. So, you're kind of asking again the wrong question to me. Loading. Welcome to Akala Island. And this island is big! Here City. Land ahoy! Alright, Akala Island, here I come. Isn't it a bit late to declare land ahoy after you've already arrived on shore? I'm a stick in the sand. Help me out here, Derek. It was funny, right? It was supposed to be funny. What about you, Professor? The land is certainly ahoy. Oh boy. Still haven't managed to find a shirt that goes with that lab coat, Kukui? I told you you're gonna scare off strangers looking like that. Nebby, back into the bag. Don't sweat it, Lily. Well, hello there. Nice to meet you all. I'm Olivia. Hey, thanks for stopping by. I'm Mallow, one of the captains here. I was on my way to see who was pulling into port and ran into Amalo here while she was out on a delivery. Yep, my child would be a chance for all the fine ingredients that makes up your team to shine. Especially you two. You people look ready to cook with gas. And Mallow isn't the only captain here on Akala Island, of course. So, what's the plan, kids? Yeah, that's up to these kids. It's their island challenge, after all. Yeah, I suppose so. Okay, then. Enjoy your time on your island challenge, kids, along with your Pokemon. I'll be waiting for my chance to face you in battle when the time comes. I'm looking forward to seeing what you've got. Let's go, Mallow. I'm sure she wanted to come see him that you made it here all right. But you never admitted it to you, huh? And Olivia for you. She's a kind kahuna deep down. There are 3 trials here on Akala Island. If you two decide you want to take on the trial straight away, head up Route 4 there and keep on going until you get to Panoya Town. Shoot, I know where I'm going first, and that's straight to the Pokemon Center. I wonder what kind of masala they make in Akala, eh? Maybe I'll see about some shopping of my own. And I should find out about the ruins for Nebby's sake, too. Huh? You've made it to Akala, big boy! This means a whole new Pokemon Island Pokédex! I'll try to keep you up to date with all the new Pokemon you uncover, Derek. Yeah! Akala Island! And I believe if you ever wish to return, I think you want to talk to this person? Yes, you'll talk to this person if you ever wish to return to other islands. But I think now is probably a good time for us to end things off from right here. Next time on Pokemon Moon! I think we're going to go ahead and get started with our trial here on Akala Island and see what new adventures lie await. See you guys then.